Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between OnePlus Nord 2 5G versus Poco F3, and we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me, so watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, Nord 2 have triple camera setup. 50 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, and 2 megapixel of macro camera, whereas F3 comes with triple camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, and 2 megapixel of macro camera. So the winner here is F3 because it have low aperture which can take low noisy photos in low light conditions. And about the front camera of the devices, Nord 2 have 32 megapixel of wide camera, whereas F3 have 16 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have 32 megapixel of wide camera which can take high resolution of photos. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Nord 2 have dual LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas F3 have LED flash, HDR and panorama. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have dual LED flash. And about the video recording options in the devices, Nord 2 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 240 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization, whereas F3 can record 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. So the winner here is F3 because it can record slow motion video max at 960 fps. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. Nord 2 have Android 11 support. On the other side, F3 also have Android 11 support. So it's a tie here. And about the user interface of the devices, Nord 2 have Oxygen OS, whereas F3 comes with MIUI, specially designed for Poco. So it's a tie here because both of the user interface have different UI. So it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. Nord 2 is powered by Dimensity 1200 5G based on 6nm processor, whereas F3 is powered by Snapdragon 870 5G based on 7nm processor. So the winner here is F3 because it have 5% faster processor. And about the GPU of the devices, Nord 2 is packed with Mali G77, whereas F3 is also packed with Adreno 650. So again the winner here is F3 because it can give you more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. Nord 2 can clock at 3.0 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset, whereas F3 can clock at 3.2 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So the winner here is F3 because it have faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, Nord 2 have two options, 8 and 12 GB of RAM variant, whereas F3 have two options, 6 and 8 GB. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have high capacity of RAM. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. Nord 2 comes with 128 and 256 GB of storage, whereas F3 have 128 and 256 GB of storage. So it's a tie here. And about the external storage of the devices, Nord 2 did not have any card slot, whereas F3 also did not have any. So it's a tie. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. Nord 2 have 6.43 inches of display. On the other side, F3 also have 6.7 inches of display. So the winner here is F3 because it have bigger screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, Nord 2 have approx 85.8%, whereas F3 have 85.9%. So it's a tie because both of the devices have approx the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. Nord 2 comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other side, F3 also have Full HD Plus display, so it's a tie. And about the display type of the devices, Nord 2 have Fluid AMOLED display having 90 Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 support. On the other side, F3 have Super AMOLED display having 120 Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 Plus support. So the winner here is F3 because it have 120 Hz of refresh rate which make transition more smoother. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. Nord 2 have 8.3 mm of thickness, whereas F3 have 7.8 mm of thickness. So the winner here is F3 because it have slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, Nord 2 comes with 189 grams of weight, whereas F3 have 196 grams of weight. So the winner here is F3 because it have. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, Nord 2 have Gorilla Glass 5, whereas F3 have Gorilla Glass 5. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same generation of glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. Nord 2 have glass back with plastic frame, and F3 have glass back with plastic frame. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. Nord 2 have under display fingerprint scanner, on the other side F3 have side mounted fingerprint scanner. So the winner here is F3 because it have physical scanner which is faster than under display fingerprint scanner. And about the sensors in the devices, Nord 2 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas F3 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity, compass and color spectrum. So the winner here is F3. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. Nord 2 have 4500 mAh of battery capacity, whereas F3 also have 4500 mAh of battery capacity. So it's a tie because both of the devices have same battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. Nord 2 have 65 watts of fast charging, whereas F3 have 33 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it can charge up the device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Nord 2 comes with stereo speakers, whereas F3 have stereo speakers. So it's a tie here. And about the headphone jack of the devices, Nord 2 did not have 3.5 mm of headphone jack, whereas F3 also did not have, so it's a tie. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot, but F3 have 6th generation of Wi-Fi which provides more coverage area and more speed. So the winner here is F3. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, Nord 2 have 5.2 generation of Bluetooth, whereas F3 have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have new generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. Nord 2 have dual band AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS and other chips, whereas F3 have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS and other chips. So it's a tie. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, Nord 2 comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, whereas F3 comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support. So it's a tie here. Moving to the price of the devices, in the international market, starting price of Nord 2 is around $300 US, whereas F3 is available from $340 US. In the Indian market, Nord 2 have starting range from 28,000 rupees, whereas F3 is available from 25,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera, the winner here is F3. In the performance, the winner here is F3. In the display, the winner here is F3. In the body segment, it's a tie. In the features of the device, the winner here is Nord 2. In the communication chips, the winner here is F3. And about the prices, the winner here is F3. So the decision is totally yours. Which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below. What do you think, which device is better for you? So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.